She says, thank you for your dedication and your hard work. If you have someone you love in the military, this is your show, this is your space. Go to hlntv.com/Robin for the instructions. So, a group of prisoners shot a rap video from behind bars. The question is, how?
Now I'm on, can't turn me off. Light switch on, flipped up. But it makes it stay like I'm getting up. I rise up, elevate, straight to the top of the escalator. Blow up, no detonator. I ain't playing like Terminator.
Okay, so the video is called South Carolina Inmates Film. First ever music video in prison. The State Department of Corrections officials say they've identified some of the inmates in the video. And here's the problem. Prisoners are banned from having phones or even access to the internet. Authorities think the cell phone was smuggled in. You think?
Yeah, obviously, right?
You know, a guy on Wheel of Fortune, I should say, managed to guess the final puzzle with only 2 letters on the board. Here you go. I think he was stunned as everybody else. Look at Pat Sajak's face. New for you. In about 20 minutes, what's he doing? He's like checking him for the answers or something?
Checking to see if he wet himself.
March Madness gets into swing today. We have 16 games. You have until noon Eastern to fill out a bracket. I know, I have to do it too. I don't know how we're going to squeeze this in. But Brian shows you which games happen today.
Yeah. You're procrastinating. I like that.
I am, and I hope I don't add to any sick outs that may occur here at work.
So many people are calling in sick. Don't be surprised if absolutely nothing gets done in your office today. A lot of I don't feel so well, people getting sick. According to a recent Yahoo Sports survey, 1 in 7 people have called in sick to watch the tourney, and about 7% get into trouble for watching games at work. So employers are being a little more tolerant. Well, they need to because we have 16 games today. Here's what's on tap first. Game Newton Eastern, the battle for Ohio, Dayton versus the Ohio State Buckeyes at 4:10. The Great Danes of Albany trying to be the first team to beat the #1 seed as they take on my tourney fave, Florida, and a possible rift in the White House as Vice President Joe Biden's Delaware Blue Hens take on the president's pick to win it all, 4th seed Michigan State. And the last game tips off 9:57, New Mexico State versus San Diego State. Over 12 hours of madness right there. Hours after being shot at his son's hospital bedside, Iowa's Fran McCaffrey had to coach his own team in the first round of the NCAA tournament. First off, his 13-year-old son, Patrick, had successful surgery to remove a thyroid tumor, and that's truly the most important. Coach hopped on a plane right after to meet up with his Iowa Hawkeyes as they took on Tennessee Volunteers. Game went into overtime, and the Volunteers coming out as the winner. After the game, Coach McCaffrey said that Tennessee coach Quanzo Martin and his team, quote, hugged me and told me they were thinking of me. McCaffrey's son will leave the hospital today, and we all wish him a speedy recovery. And listen to this. Delaware's men's basketball coach ignored a phone call from the Vice President of the United States. He's the backup leader of the free world, people. And coming up, we'll tell you why. And that's your Bleacher Report, Robin.
All right, thank you. I had to go back to the breaking news story about 2 objects being spotted on satellite, and officials wonder, are these related to